Schoolgirls, or the African Mean Girls play by Jocelyn Bioh is a 2017 social commentary inspired by the 2004 Tina Fey film Mean Girls, a comedy about teen social hierarchies. Despite being a newer evolution of the ruthless teens trope, it was written to take place in 1986, surrounding African women who are surprised when a pale American classmate enrolls, just before the Miss Ghana pageant recruiter is set to arrive. The similarity to Faye's comedy film are striking, with characters who lie and deceive, a charming new student, and a popular girl who loses the competition. While characters and jokes are under a writer's control, Schoolgirls didn't need its plot to parody the film. It's based on real life. In the foreword, Bioh writes that a pale, American-born biracial woman won Miss Ghana in 2011, despite her ancestry never being confirmed. Bioh found this to be, quote, pretty damn interesting, so she, quote, wrote a play inspired by it. Eloise M. Ponce, the fictional recruiter and past winner of Miss Ghana in the play, knows that, quote, an amazing opportunity for a girl to give Ghana, quote, recognition on a global platform would create revenue, intensifying the need to win. Unfortunately, those desperate for profit are not immune to bias, and when it comes to beauty, colorism is part of the standard. PBS reports that beauty pageants roughly began in 1921, and by 2004, the China Daily newspaper described the Miss Universe pageant as one of the world's 4 major beauty contests. Schoolgirls is well aware of this and highlights patterns of Eurocentric, fair-skinned, thin, often transplanted women placed in prominent roles for predominantly black or brown nations like those in Africa and the industry surrounding it. Teens perpetuate and absorb material they view, treating what's trendy like dogma. The girls parrot this early in the play. Nana is shamed for being plus size, Paulina is heralded for knowing about stores like Walmart, and once they bring up dark-skinned women possibly winning the pageant, Gifty says, oh please, you know there would be many problems with that. Nana says she probably wouldn't even make it to the stage. Mercy says that is what I am saying, and Amma says I am just letting you know how they got around the rules. Amma explains how girls, quote, born and raised in Africa are selected, but are consistently white. The headmistress tries to calm them, remind them of the importance of their education, and is given the daunting task of guiding a group of girls who are noticing some upsetting things about the world. The girls' opinions on beauty are warped once their classmate is introduced. Nice dresses, makeup, and daughter to a chocolate manufacturer, all things that schoolgirls from Ghana are amazed by. Rather than struggling with friend groups like Katie Heron of Mean Girls, Erica thrives immediately before usurping Paulina in the social hierarchy. While the fascination with her Americanness may be innocent, it comes to a boiling point for Paulina. She must win, she must be lighter. A 2020 Good Morning America report focused on the industry of skin lightening and bleaching products, often used outside the US, claims that companies have had to remove controversial language on their packaging, and doctors have seen horror stories from those desperately using them. Paulina falls victim to this marketing, believing she could truly become lighter, be confident, and beat Erica. Her desperation to win the pageant through damaging her skin symbolizes the needs of darker-skinned people to be seen, celebrated, and represented. Scholar Kimberly Moffat elaborates on this in her article, Light-Skinned People Always Win, an autoethnography of colorism in a mother-daughter relationship. She writes that black people are, quote, subjected to a hierarchy where those with European features and cultures within the community are, quote, afforded more status and privilege. While discussion about racism and prejudice occur early on in the lives of many people of color, rarely is colorism brought up. Paulina embodies this tragedy, a poor girl willing to give up everything to be celebrated and reputable, but she will never have the benefit of lighter skin to support her. She reveals Erica as a, quote, knockoff and not verifiably Ghanan, disqualifying her. After a breakdown from Paulina, we see a very telling image, as described in the play's text. All of the girls are gone. Headmistress stares at the container and then puts it on the table between Pauline and Erica. 2 children, both feeling alone and lacking confidence, are at a table with the object that divides their experiences in the middle. Paulina has been told she is not enough based on her appearance, especially when Erica is next to her. She says it herself, quote, listen, the world has already decided. You are better than me. Eloise, focused on the spotlight and money, embodies the sentiment of colorism and capitalism. She calls Erica a, quote, diamond in the mine that is the school, shields her colorist favoritism with claims it's for the greater good, and the headmistress says, if it doesn't benefit you, who cares? Her use of slurs toward darker-skinned people and dismissal of Paulina's feelings represent how colorism lets young girls lose opportunities and squashes their confidence. They don't see anyone on screen who looks like them at the end of the play, as the top 10 were all European or white, with Erica not placing. They realized their entire experience throughout the play was, quote, all for nothing, before the American TV announcer reminds the girls, and the audience, of what is perpetuated in the media. And we're back, folks, with the top 10 most beautiful women in the world. Both Good Morning America and Moffat offered the same solution to dismantling colorist ideals: representation in media and conversations with children. If darker skinned people are heard, seen, and have their issues discussed in popular culture, bias may decline. Headmistress Frances is the hope for the girls, as she emphasizes education and responsibility, and is a core authority in their lives. She is the antithesis of capitalist sentiment, as after Eloise mentions that Frances has personally funded the school on occasion, she replies that she, quote, doesn't mind the sacrifice. A role model does not need to fit into a mold or win Miss Ghana to have a strong influence on people's lives. She leads by example.